We're live.
We are. Yay. Hi.
Well, it's been a couple weeks since we've been live, and I was
It
there.
is.
We were
Yeah.
live together.
Because you wasn't well on one of the predictions, global predictions. And then after that, you were traveling. Yeah. So I've missed this. I've missed it. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And hello, Nefertiti. What a great
Nefertiti.
name. Oh, sorry. Have I said it wrong again? How do you say it?
Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
Maybe you guys say it differently in the UK, like schedule and schedule.
Nefertiti.
Schedule.
We do not say schedule.
Your
Shush
mom
now.
does.
Shush now. She does not.
Schedule. Right on schedule.
I'm getting my little packs ready because I'm going to be doing some face-to-face readings. And I like to give a little gift. So in there you've got a little bit of crystal, and then you've got 3 little readers for the next 3 days. And then there's a little bit about my Patreon and a little something about me. So it's just nice, isn't it, to give something. The trouble is, if people don't come to me and they don't get a present, then I feel guilty. I feel bad. So I give them one as well. So always have enough. Always have enough in case somebody says that.
Aw.
Yeah. How's your day been, my love?
I don't know. I'm just totally ensconced on your beauty. Even so. Even so.
Oh, please don't let that be a Facebook thumbnail. That would be awful. Hello, Vera. Hello, Rose. And Nasa, hello. Oh, I feel the same about you, my love. Delicious. Edible.
So yeah, today I had to go to my
Oh, you're in the
mechanics.
car.
Yeah. So I get
What's the
there,
name?
9 o'clock, I'm there, 9 a.m. sharp. And she's like, "You're supposed to be here yesterday." I'm like, "Oops."
Oh,
But
you've
they're
got
really cool.
to
Don and Deb are Metcalf are amazing at A to Z Auto on Danner Road. You know, if you're in Sarasota, that's the mechanics. That's the place you want to go. A to Z Auto on Danner Road. It's off of Cattleman.
A to
You
Z.
want if you
Yeah.
want awake and aware a couple. You know, she does the paperwork. He's the mechanic. He owns the shop. Awake and aware. You can talk to them about anything, and they're honest. He just bought. Well, he was in the hospital recently. He had a couple stents put into his heart, and you know, obviously, I've had stents, and then I had the quadruple bypass. So, you know, I was talking to him about, you know, the whole process and everything, and I've always felt like this brotherly kind of connection with Don, and sisterly with his wife, Deb. Really good people, and he said he bought a pontoon boat and he wants to take me out on the boat, do a little fishing. I'm like, yeah,
What's
I'm
a
there.
pontoon boat?
It's like these big 2 large tubes on both sides of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
What are they like? Rubber dinghy like
No,
ones? What? No.
no. I'll do a pontoon boat. I'll do a screen share. Okay. Whoops. Share screen. Okay, so I imagine I haven't seen his, but I imagine it's probably along the lines of this one here, or this one maybe, or something like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, But you see, they have like these long tubes that they float on. This one has 3 of them.
Are they actual metal? What are the tubes made of?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay.
But that's what a pontoon boat is. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I would love to go because I used to have a boat. I had this little 18-foot Sea Ray boat that I would take my German Shepherd on, and we'd go up and down the Intracoastal Waterway in Sarasota, and it was fun. I'd take them to this one place. I called it Sammy's Island because there was like nobody there, and I just let him jump off the boat, and he could run the island as much as he wanted. Of course, he'd never go out far from my sight. He'd always want to be around me. I'd also take him to a place called Beer Can Island, which is non-existent until low tide. Then all of a sudden, once low tide comes out, there's this island that appears out of nowhere, and you just pull your boat right up onto the sandbar. And I was there one time. There was more dogs there one time than there were people. It was really cool. It was like a little tiny dog park island in the middle of the Intracoastal Waterway. So that was really cool. But I'll tell you what, I don't know. Got a little color. It's red, but I've been going to the beach, playing some bocce ball, getting my exercise in, and I don't know. I was just exhausted. I did a lot of sleeping today, and that's why we were a little late for us coming on. I was sleeping. How was your day, my love?
What did I do today? No, look, just catching up with things. Catching up. Yeah. Just the little things, that you've got to do. Yeah, catching up with all of that. Making little daily readings and things, and cutting up the daily readings, scrolling the daily readings. I've got to give them to Mum because she does them so quickly. So a bit boring today.
So yeah, hi to Rose and Nasa. Nefertiti said, "This may sound kind of weird, might scare you, Allegheny Gregg." I think she meant Alison. It was probably like, "Hey there, Allegheny." It's probably autocorrect, when you talk into. Well, I just set that up on your phone, where you can talk into the talk to text. But she said this may sound weird, kind of weird, and it might scare you, Allie and Greg. But for some reason, I feel like you guys are my parents, like my spiritual parents. My soul recognizes it.
No, we get that a lot. We get that a lot. We're called it in 5D Mum and Dads. So yeah, we love it. Yeah. So just call us Mum and Dad. We're good with that.
Okay with that. Yeah.
And Anita Gale, are you one of my lovely people that I've never met before? I don't think I've met you before, Anita, but I know that you're part of my Patreon family. I think it's you, and I just want to say thank you for being part of there. But you get some patrons that you've never met. They never come to the videos, or don't remember coming to the video here, but I'd love to meet her, just to say thank you.
Hi to Mad Max and Jara, LA Lover Girl.
Yeah, hello.
Teresa, aloha. Grateful to catch us live. Seeker and Von Craig.
Hi, Von.
Lisa Lovestar. Hi,
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Kathy Lou. Hello from the Poconos. I think that's what that's supposed to be, right?
What?
Unless
Poconos.
There's a place called Poconos. Poconos is in Pennsylvania, I believe.
Okay.
There's a beautiful Mount Airy Lodge. I think Mount Airy Lodge is in the Poconos. Hi, Sarah Randall.
Hi, Sarah. Lovely, lovely Sarah.
Kind Spirit. Hello, beautiful love bugs. Greg, thank you for streaming the Crystal Sand Sculpting Festival. I really feel the draw to go to Siesta Key. You're very welcome. What a treat that was, boy.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
You know what? I took pictures. What I'll do is I'll upload those pictures and we'll share them on here. Hi to Steven and Crystal Princess, Josie. How about that? Your necklace is mesmerizing.
Oh, thank you. It looks a bit like malachite, but it's not. It's just I just bought this on this, and then I added on these. So, yeah. Thank you. I do love this one. One of my faves.
Okay, so it's going to take a
Yes,
second.
everybody. Let us know what you're drinking. Are you having a drink today? What are you drinking? What's Greg's getting drunk as far as I'm aware. He's drinking cider. And here in England, if you drink cider, it's alcoholic. No, it's not Labradorite. No, it's just a it's just a gem thing. It's nothing. It's not precious crystal. No. Oh my God, I just remembered I had one of your orgonite pieces in my dream. Ali, did you? Wow. Okay. I like it. Yeah. And Shirley, hi from Sunny Enchanters. How do you say that? How do you say that, love? How do you say that?
Encinita.
Encinitas. Okay, sorry. I crucify things. I'm really sorry. And Marenho, hi, lovely lady. And Shirley, my cat Lucy says hi too. Hi, Lucy. We love it when the cats join in. And dogs and animals. Yeah.
Okay.
I do, my love. I do make jewelry. Yes, I love it. I'm going to be putting my pieces on my Facebook page and also my trying to put them on my website. Still got to do that. Greg showed me how to do that many times, and he's so patient. It's like show me again. It's like patient. He goes in
I
one
thought
ear.
you recorded that.
I think I
when we
did,
did
didn't
that.
I? I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember. I did a video as he was talking me through it. I was doing the video.
Okay, so I just
Hi,
did
Terry.
this. Here we go. Okay, just now I uploaded this, so this is some of the.
Oh wow!
This I asked her, why is he crying?
Oh.
And she said it was because of the hurricane that came and destroyed Fort Myers. And I thought it was really sweet that she did a tribute to that.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. They're gorgeous, aren't they? I mean, wow.
This was the amateur one. Even the amateur contest came out really nice. Now they have this this little walkway where they have all these different tents and all sorts of vendors there, and that's always a great part of the weekend as well. It's part of the ambiance of going to the sand sculpture contest.
This was the amateur ones.
No, just that one I showed you. Yeah. And this was the water you had to wade through, basically, because on both sides there's the sand sculptures, but this is the water that was left over from tropical storm Nicole. So people were wading through the water, and you can see the water around this guy. He's making his sand sculpture, and there's all sorts of water right around him. Normally this is all pristine white 99.9% quartz crystal sand, but you can see how it was all part of the deal. He's standing in water sculpting this.
It's magnificent, isn't it?
Yeah. So
absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely that you shared that.
I love going there. And then the night before I went there, they have live bands. There's like 2 bands each day, and I went there the night before. I was doing a live show, and I saw my buddy Scooter of the Beach. He gives the beach report, so he kind of did a cameo appearance on my video. So we had a little chat going on the night before while the band was playing. And
do you know something? My girls know Scooter of the Beach. They were doing an impression of him. I was like, how do you know Scooter of the Beach? Oh, he's well known around the world. Everybody knows him. I'm like,
wow.
Okay. So yeah, he's well known.
There's been times where I've did my impression of him in front of him and his magical green lifeguard tower.
Go on then.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'll have to tell him that when I see him.
Yeah, he's known.
Oh, speaking of which, I should do another screen share. Oh, I didn't post it yet. That's right. I made it, but I never posted it. Well, I'm going to post it right now. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, I didn't save it. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I did this Sunday at 3 p.m. on the main beach. I have an N5D beach meetup at 3 p.m. on the main beach. And that's rain or shine, because if it's raining, we'll meet under the pavilion at 3 o'clock. It goes from like 3 until 6. And hopefully, Sarah, I see you there. And whatever locals are here, or if you're down here vacationing, I hope you guys can check it out.
And who's going to be there?
Oh,
Who
no.
else is going to be there?
No, not
this,
no. They don't get there until Thanksgiving.
Oh, they
Yeah,
missed
they
the
won't.
beach
No.
meetup.
No. So.
Oh. Teresa said at the tree. No, they're doing it at the life tower, aren't you?
Yeah, behind the green lifeguard tower on
Yeah.
the main beach. So okay, I did update the picture. I just didn't save it as a JPEG, so I'm gonna add it right now. Okay, so here, do another screen share real quick. Okay, and this is it. In 5D beach meetup. It's free. Bring a chair, something cold to drink. Location behind the green lifeguard tower, the magical green lifeguard. That's Scooter's lifeguard tower. He won't be there. He's he might be. I think he's off Monday and Tuesday. He might be off Sunday and Monday. I'm not sure. He might be there then. Behind the magical green lifeguard tower on the main beach from 3 to 6 p.m. So that's November 20th. And if you're looking forward to next month, it'll be December 11th. So if you're in Sarasota or visiting, or in the surrounding area, if you live here or nearby, come on down, check it out. Be a good time for everyone.
No.
Wish you were here.
I know. I'm disappointed because I thought you guys, Brittany would be there.
Yeah, initially, I thought that was going to happen, but they had to make different reservations because of the hurricane, and
Yes, yeah.
yeah. So Britt will be here for like almost a week.
You've got her for a week though. That's what I was just about to say. So that's so nice. Oh, lovely. Hi, Linda.
A little pumpkin seed.
Yeah. And Celia. Hello, Celia.
Yeah, from Cleveland, Ohio. Is that St. Pete's Beach? No. It's Siesta Key. St. Pete is up in St. Pete. But this is off the coast of Sarasota, so it's about an hour away from St. Pete.
So, Stephen, it was your birthday on the 11th, or is it going to be your birthday on the 11th?
11/11. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, so happy birthday either way.
Oh my God, it snowed in northwest Arkansas.
Oh. I hate snow. I absolutely detest snow. Really
That's the perfect sound for snow. Hey, look, it's snowing out. The weather outside is
yeah.
That's how I'd sing that Christmas carol. Oh, the weather outside is
I think it's perfect. Change that.
Yeah.
Hi, Jenny from Spring Hill, Florida.
Jenny,
and lovely
Jenny.
Claudette. Hello, Claudette.
Do you hate that song, Jenny 8675309? Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to?
I'm a weather whip, says Teresa. Lived in Hawaii 30 years and so ready for the beach. Oh, Hawaii. Hawaii.
The change of seasons are highly overrated. Give me summer every day. Got
-3 Celsius in Calgary.
Got the shungite necklace that my lovely wife gave me.
It is actually called a certain thing that I found it when I was looking through, because within I will find it, tell you. I've never heard of it before.
-3 Celsius in Calgary. So 0 Celsius is 32 degrees. So -3 has got to be about, I'd say 25 degrees in Calgary or so. Wow.
I'm going to type it because I don't know. It's actually an obsidian. Oh, I thought it was shungite. Obsidian. There you go. That's what it is.
Jenny says, no, it's all good. So many young people have no idea about it. That song, 8675309. Tommy Two.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I used to sing that. Oh, dig this. I used to sing that in one of my bands, the first 2 bands I was in, Rage and Caliber. I used to get stuck singing that song. But when Brittany was here a few years ago, I was up on stage singing that, and they have a wireless mic, so I'd go around the crowd and I'd go 8675309, and I'd hand the mic to somebody and they'd repeat that. But I got Brittany to do that. I was going back and forth with her. 8675309, 8675309. It's back and forth. It was cool. And I got that on video. It's on my Facebook page somewhere. Me singing.
Oh, you have to reshare it.
Vera, here's a question to you from Vera. What do you think of the Wildwood Tarot by Mark Ryan and John Matthews?
It's a good deck. From what I remember of it, I think it's a good deck because it's got all of the every card has a picture on it, rather than there just be 5 cups, 6 cups, or 7 swords, or 5 swords, because there's no good buying those. You might as well chuck them in the bin, unless you want to read from a book the whole time. But I do believe Wildwood Tarot is kind of druidy as well. Yeah, from what I remember, it was a long time ago. It's when I had the shop. They came in. But yeah,
Well,
nice.
You're the person to ask, definitely.
Yeah, I've been looking at tarot decks and buying some more from that Crystal Magic Warehouse. So we've been having a look there.
Mm-hmm. Claudette says they have a foot of snow in Ontario.
Oh, I feel for you. I feel for you.
Ugh.
We really do not want the snow here. Yeah.
Jenny, my loved ones up north have snow. Meanwhile, I watered my flowers outside today, my first year in Florida.
Oh, okay, Jenny. So you're enjoying that, I bet.
And you're digging it. Wait, all right. So your first year in Florida, if you're from a place like me, I was born in the Catskill Mountains in upstate New York. When I was a kid, we had like white Christmases every year. And if you're from a place like that, initially you're gonna miss the white Christmas on Christmas Day, but on December 26th, when you're at the beach in your bikini, or me in my shorts or whatever, you're not missing the snow at all. You might miss it that one day for a few years, and then eventually you're like, screw it, let's decorate the palm tree, let's hit the beach. So that's what we put in there. Napai.
That's what it is. I thought it was shungite, but it's not. It's that.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up.
But
so here I am telling
everyone.
I'm lying to everyone. I'm telling everyone
sorry. I'm sorry. You know when you put shungite in as you're searching, and of course it came up, and I was like, "That's perfect," and so I didn't think anything else of it. I just thought it was shungite.
So they're singing on in the chat. They're singing it. It's a song we never forget. I got your number on the wall. I got it for a good time. For a good time come.
Oh God.
Jenny from Chicago. It's Tammy.
No, you're Tammy and not Stephen. You're just using Stephen's. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be hard to remember. I mean, it's nothing close to Stephen.
We will try and remember, but if we don't, we are sorry.
Yeah. Well, can we call you Stephanie? Maybe that'd be easier to remember.
Yes.
Morejo says, I don't mind a visit from snow if it only stays for a day and then leaves. See, that'd be perfect. Like people in North Carolina, you know, in that area, Virginia, that's how long the snow stays, and then it's gone. But it's still cold. Yeah. And yeah, after moving to Florida, I can see that. I had 48 years of snowy winters. I'm good with paradise now. Right on. Where in Florida did you say you are? You really can't go wrong wherever. Well, actually, I'm not crazy about. I have a friend up in Orlando, and it's so, because you don't have the Gulf breeze or the Atlantic breeze. The air is more stagnant. It gets more hot and humid. The more in state you are. So
I remember Orlando. Very, very, yeah. I imagined all of Florida being like that, actually. So that's quite nice to know. I coped with that just.
Oh yeah, that's right. Today's that day. Yeah, that Trump's going to make that announcement.
Ooh la la! Let us know.
Yeah, because it'll come on before we do our global predictions.
Yeah.
Oh, Spring Hill. Okay, I know. Yeah, so you're up towards like Clearwater, in that area, I think. Yeah. Vera says gotta go. Okay.
Have a lovely time, Vera.
Yeah.
Expand that mind of yours, that beautiful mind. Love it.
Yeah, that's near my sister. My sister's up in Hernando, and she's going to be coming down for when my daughter comes down, and my daughter's mom, my sister. So it's a good thing Tara's coming because she has a large enough SUV, so we can put all the beach gear and all the people in there, and go to the beach. So,
would you be able to hire a car for that week, for that time, or would it be too expensive? No, if it doesn't come down, because you were worried about how you get to the beach, or would it just be get Uber?
Yeah, it'd probably be too expensive for me. I'm strapped for cash, honestly. If money was no object, yeah, it'd be a great idea, but it's an object.
Well, why don't we do another marathon reading day, okay? And then there's your money. Just do it. Up for it.
We could.
And you haven't got to worry, have you? And then you've got money to spend. You can take them out for dinner and stuff like that. I think that's a good idea.
We could.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hate asking for anything.
You haven't asked me for any. I want to. It's mine. It's for me to give, and I can. So I love working with you. It's great.
So Trump, I love working with you too, baby. Trump's supposed to be speaking at 9 p.m.
Oh.
So, yeah. Hi, Tina Martinez. Thank you for giving us the invites.
Hello. Oh, Tina. She's called Disco Tina as well. I love that. Disco Tina. How did you get your name Disco Tina? Obviously, it must be obvious. Or is it obvious? It might not be obvious. It might not be.
Hi, Melissa Kennedy. I'm
so
ready to move back. So ready to move back to Florida. We had snow yesterday in Oklahoma.
Oh.
Did you call him Chump? Did you call me Chump?
No, I didn't.
I don't know.
Chump. It's the accent.
Awesome. Trivia. There's no beach in Hernando Beach. I'll tell you what. I used to live in Apollo Beach. There's no Apollo and very little beach. So, yeah. I lived in Gainesville for a few years. Haven't been to Florida since 1985. Wow. You're overdue, Linda.
I haven't been to Florida since Megan was 3. She's now 30.
You're overdue.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get you here.
It'll happen.
Aw. Oh, wow, Allie. You're so positive and problem fixer. Aw. She is. I love it.
We'll get it sorted. That's how we do it. Elena Denan. Oh, she named you that. Oh.
There's a story behind it. You gotta tell the story.
Definitely story.
Oh, here it is.
Hear the story. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? There's a movement trying to discredit him, to make him look bad. They're saying that, and this is all coming from the mainstream media. They're saying that there's this huge war going on between him and DeSantis, and that Republicans no longer are supporting him. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it.
Crap. Look at all of his rallies. Look at all the rallies that he does.
Yeah. Worked for free for 4 years. Didn't take any paycheck.
Yep.
The only president ever to do that. So anyway, politics, schmolitics.
We'll be doing that later.
Yeah, right.
Different rhythm later. Mind you, we still talk politics on here. We do.
Yeah. Playing catch up here. I get why a New Englander, that's the northeast portion of the United States, would dislike snow. I call it the great equalizer for many reasons. Here in the mountains, it doesn't last too long at my elevation, but it does stop bugs, snakes, and fire. That's why I love winter. Well, I firmly believe everybody's exactly where they need to be. We're all points of light, and we're connecting with each other all over the planet. So we
Yeah.
create our own grid of positivity, of truth, love, and light. So, it's important that everyone is exactly where they are, except for Allie. She needs to be here, or I need to be there.
Yeah, I can't leave my grandchildren. A lot of people ask this. They ask us, why can't we be in the same country? And the reason for that is that we have both got commitments in our own countries. I've got a
Yeah,
granddaughter. She was born blind with a bone disorder. We don't know how long. We just don't know. We need to make sure that we've got our family together in England. And,
yeah,
it's difficult. I'm a big part of their lives every day, so it's like we're a close family. Um,
yeah,
so that can't happen. You've got Brittany, so we have to
yeah.
do the
And
traveling
my
back and
parents,
forth. But
my
we're
mom's
both
80. My mom's 86. My dad's 92. I can't leave just yet.
no, but we're both very self-contained, and we live quite a full life online together.
Yeah,
We speak probably more than most couples. So we're good. Yeah.
yeah. Tina says you're overdue. I hope you can come to Florida next year. You guys go to conference. We're actually thinking about hosting a conference at some point together
Yeah.
here when Allie's able to come.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful place, St. Augustine. Yeah, at the lighthouse. I couldn't climb it, but halfway I felt my heart hurt. I sat on a windowsill where there was a photo of the original lighter of that house who died of a heart attack on those stairs. Oh, wow, that's a horrible thing.
You felt that then. You probably felt them.
Yeah. Yes. I love bowling. Bowling's it's kind of a big sport here in the United States, more so than over there. You have something that's called bowls. It's similar but different.
They
But
do
bowling,
bowling here. They do quite a lot of bowling. There's bowling alleys.
okay. But I remember when I was younger, probably in my early 30s, about half my life ago. Um, I remember the bowling alley burned down since then, where I used to go, but they had a bulletin board there, and they had an article about some dude who was bowling for a 300. Apparently, he was going for a perfect game and had a heart attack in the 12th frame. Well, the 10th frame. You have 3 shots in the 10th frame to get strikes. And he had a heart attack there. And I remember my first shot at a 300 that I took it into the 10th. I'm standing there, my knees are shaking, and I'm thinking, don't croak. I kept thinking about that stupid article. Don't croak. I saved
Could you imagine
my
how
heart attack. I
pissed you
saved my
would
heart
be?
attack for later on in life.
No, we don't want any more of them. Can you imagine how pissed you'd be? It's like, I nearly got. Could you not just wait? Could you not just wait?
Well, as it turned out, I ended up burying all 3, and it was in a sanctioned league. So, at the time, they give you this gold diamond ring that has your name inscribed on it, and it says 300. And I got a pin out of the rack from that 300 as well, and I had a second 300 as well, sanctioned 300. So, and I've had a few just in practice, where I've recorded it and stuff like that. But it's always special when you can do it in a league under sanctioning and get recognized. Your name gets listed in the Pro Bowlers Hall of Fame, and it's pretty cool. So
I love it when you were teaching your little Brittany. It's little Brittany and a little Nappy, and he's teaching the bowls as a young daddy. It's so cute. It's so cute. You've got to
I'd
see
put
that.
my hand behind her hands, and we just push the ball down. And she's walking so proud. But then I'd bowl in between, and I'd like roll a strike. I bowled it. I think it was a 297 while recording her first time bowling, And every time I got a strike, she'd like follow me up to the foul line and then turn around and walk like she was the one that did that. Yeah, if I wasn't here, he wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah, so sweet.
I love
So good. Love to have been around with the daddy. Seeing you being a daddy would have been really, really special.
Yeah. She melted my heart. She showed me a side of myself I haven't seen since I was a kid. Yeah.
His names are going along the bottom, just in case you're new here. Is when we had which is this, but you know, we're doing the same for people that are obviously looking, and they're still looking for that perfect partner. What are you doing, darling?
You were breaking up big time.
What?
And I don't know if it was just on my end or not. Yeah.
Am I breaking up?
No, not now. You were.
Okay. So we basically decided to have a list so that what we could do is people could put their names there, just their first name and initial, and everybody who was in the date night could light a candle and put lots of wonderful energy into these names, which we're doing now. And imagine that these people are drawing their perfect partner to them. And so, you know, you guys can join in. And if you want your name added, we just need your first name and your last initial. You can put your full name if you want. There's nothing stopping you doing that. But yeah, we're wishing and hoping and praying for everybody to meet their other half or strengthen their relationship that they're in. Maybe you're in a twin flame relationship and you just need it strengthened. So I'm hoping I didn't break up through that. If not, Gregg will have to explain it again. But yeah, so I used to read them out until there was about 300 or something names, and then we decided. Then we came on StreamYard, and StreamYard's a lot easier.
So Danny is having another conference in Orlando next October.
I heard when you heard, yeah, I'd love to go. When we heard about that, you know, listened to her talking and interviewing people that went, people were having such profound experiences from that conference. So it was a real special one. So yeah, I've heard that she's having another one. I'd love to go.
Yeah.
Hopefully things will be a bit different, you know, then. So travel will be easier. Oh, there's some names you've got to add, my love. Or I can add them, can't I now? Can I add them?
Yeah.
I can add them. I'll add them.
Tina says, when I bowl, the ball jumps lanes and I make a strike on someone else's pins.
That's funny. Yeah, that's fundy. I whooped his bottom on this game. It was an accident, pure fluke.
Arcade bowling. Yeah.
I did.
You did. You crushed me. Yeah, and not only that, you crushed me in hoops, shooting hoops. I think every game you played, you beat me on. I used to be really good at shooting hoops, and man, I hit the wall. Ellie's counting down. She's going 11, 10, 9. I'm freaking out. shooting these bricks. I think I missed once she started counting. I think I missed every shot.
I shouldn't have counted. I didn't mean to. I thought that would be, you know, just what you do. Right. I'm just going to add the names. So you might have to talk to me.
And that would be 10-pin bowling. I've never heard of 5-pin bowling. It's just regular bowling in the United States. Yeah. You can stop a heart attack in 60 seconds with cayenne pepper. Interesting.
Who carries cayenne? That's the trouble.
That's true.
Oh, capital.
Yeah,
okay.
so you were breaking up. Did you reboot before you came on?
No, because when you was needing to reboot, if I'd have rebooted, we would have definitely gone over time. So yeah, didn't
That's
do it.
right. Your computer takes forever to reboot.
It does. It does. So
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
Jenny said, Danny is how I found you two. You both so familiar to me, maybe because I was sensing this now moment. I don't know. It's like what I mentioned, Jenny, on that interview that Danny did with us. You know, Danny's obviously part of our soul family, and I think her soul family is part of our soul family, and vice versa. So there's going to be that familiarity, I think, between our N5D family and Danny's family there. So we're all tied into this one huge soul group.
It's like we're recognizing each other. It's like I'm doing readings for people that have come over from the Danny interview, and it's just like you get on so well, so easily. So yeah, have I done it right? I think I've done it right.
Tina said, I found you both on Danny too.
Yeah. Oh. No, that was it felt right. It felt the right timing. It felt the right edit. Everything just was smooth. And when you know it's smooth like that, it's meant to be, isn't it?
Like our relationship.
Yeah, easy. Just easy.
Yeah.
It's we're very lucky and blessed.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm changing and mucking about with colours.
Well, that's okay. And you know, I've said it many times before too. You know, before Allie, you know, when Allie and I got together, she was just like the perfect addition to our N5D family, and our N5D family just welcomed you with open arms. And
It did.
Yeah. We're
They
so
did.
lucky.
They still are.
Yeah, we're so lucky to
I
have
feel
you.
the same. I feel the same though. I feel grateful and blessed every day. It's like a whole new family has opened up for me.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. And you've been welcomed into my family and my friends. So, you know, we went out for a meal with all my friends, and they all love him. You know, it's like they're all queuing up for a hug. So at the meal, wasn't it? It was like, and the next, and the next, and the next. There was about 20 of us went, and with friends and family. It's nice.
It's important to win over your children and your family, your brother and your mom too. And you know, I didn't have to put on an act or anything; just had to be myself in front of them, and that's all it
Because
took.
my mum recognises you. She calls you son. Yeah. She calls you son. So, hi, Mum.
Hi, Patricia.
I've got some of these for your mum to do the scroll roll in.
And your daughters are just so cool too, you know. So I enjoy hanging out with them.
They love you. They do.
They're easy to get along with, like you. I mean, and you gave them a really awesome role model too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, my love.
Sure.
It just was meant to be. So it doesn't have to be hard, does it?
No.
It can just be go with the flow. Yeah.
Aw. Kat says, you both are a good couple and look great together too.
Thank you. Have you
2 weeks ago, I was looking at you right over here. We were just like 5 feet away.
I know.
For a month. Yeah.
Wow. Kat, Erin, have you seen him looking like me on Halloween? We switched it over. I was him and he was me. So I had his football shirt on and like the stubble and no makeup, which was scary. and he had the full makeup, false eyelashes, the whole lot. My
Which
dress.
was even scarier.
I'm not so sure. I think it was both exactly the same. We were both
But
petrified of it.
but Nicola, what did she say?
She thought we'd actually done one of those apps where
Face
you can
switch or
actually swap
something.
faces, like a proper app. And I said, no, that was actually us, because we do look alike. So it was definitely, yeah. So my face hurt a lot from laughing that night. That was very funny.
Yeah, yeah. And we're so grateful for all the our N5D family that joined us. It was like we had a stipulation. We did a Zoom Halloween party, but you had to come in costume. So, to everyone that wore a costume to that, thank you. That was fun. We had a great time.
And Marejo won. She
Yep.
won because she came as spaghetti and meatballs. She did. She looked amazing.
TRL or TLR 123. This is why we do this. Honestly,
This is why we do it.
TRL said, "It gives me hope for love, seeing that you two found each other, and it's not just." You can find each other like we did in our dreams. You realize that you might not even be in the same country. You might be separated by an ocean or several continents.
Well, baby.
That special person is out there. Yeah, and it does give people hope, and I'm glad that it does, because
that's what we aimed for.
I couldn't forget that face when you came to me in my dreams. It stuck with me for years. And it would with anyone, I think, that was in my position, where you've been together with this person for lifetimes, right? And you've seen that face for lifetimes. So you know that person inside and out, years and years and lifetimes, and here we are again. It's like, well, you posted that song, Christina Perri, 1,000 Years.
We've done 1,000 years of this, more than that. And you get to know that person. You get to know their, what they're about. You get to know. So.
And Allie dedicated that to me. That was, Allie walked the aisle for that song when we got married, and she said, yeah, "From my forever love, Gregg Prescott." And of course I said, "I love you." And I put the lyrics down because you didn't see that. I see Sarah and myself did. But this is what it was. I mean, and all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. And that's what it was. I mean, we found each other. It was through a dream. It was through dimensions and time. It's like one of the most powerful love stories on how you can have love and feel love and want to be with that person, and you'll do anything to find that person. That's what Allie did. She found me in my dream state, and she traveled through all those dimensions of time and interdimensional space to find her other half.
What I'd like to do, it's just come to me. I don't know what hasn't come to me before, but maybe I could do kind of like a meditation, and we can do the astral travel together to our other halves. So I'll come and see you, and everyone else can see theirs. How does that sound? Should we do that?
I'm in.
Yeah, we'll go traveling. I'll basically just show you what I did. I thought it was simple, but yeah, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, definitely anybody can do it.
Hi guys, wish you were still in the same country. I miss seeing you together. Aw, I miss being there. I miss being with my love.
Me too. Me too. You kind of get into that. This is how it is. Suck it up. We don't feel like that. We're actually saying goodbye, mind you. And the horrendous journey
Yeah.
to get to the airport was horrendous. That didn't help. He nearly had a bloody heart attack in the car. That's before he got on a bloody flight. You know, it was bad. It was bad. But you know, we had to. He missed his flight. Yeah, and it wasn't my fault.
No. But fortunately, there was a flight 2 hours later. I had a 5-hour layover in Atlanta, and it all worked out. Thank you, universe. I wasn't supposed to catch that first flight for whatever reason.
The universe was dead against it. Absolutely dead against it.
I'm feeling that I probably would have gotten food poisoning or something on that flight.
It did everything in its power to stop that.
Morejo says, Gregg is a huge romantic and Ellie is a perfect match.
He is a huge romantic and I love it. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I love it.
Except when I play that 20-second clip of Joe Cocker singing You Are So Beautiful.
Let's sit for 20 seconds, okay? Right, let's do this experiment, ladies. I'm going to do it. Ready? Okay. So I want you to stop doing whatever you're doing, and I want you to look into me and Gregg's eyes for 20 seconds and tell me if it's not a bit embarrassing. Ready?
Okay.
I'm going to do my ready?
I'll even sing it. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're all I ever need. You are so beautiful to me. 24 seconds.
But he does it a lot. He does it a lot. And I love it. And the first time I wept, I was so emotional. It was like, wow. Oh my God. It was well. And then and I would do it for a little while. I would look and go, oh, darling, that's lovely. That's gorgeous. And I did it for a little while. But then it was like I was in pain. You know, there was just no, you know.
Now she's like, oh, just get it over with, for fuck's sake.
No. I get embarrassed.
You know, while I'm singing that or while that song's playing, she's like, oh. Again?
You kid.
So what I did was I shortened it. So now I shortened it to where all it is you. That's it. I figured she can pay attention for that 1 second. She's not going to give me that 24 seconds of adoring her and loving her for that. So I figured 1 second. Hopefully you can dig it for 1 second. Where'd you find that one?
I just found that. It was underneath all my crap under here.
Yep.
I could have easily thrown that away, darling.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
I love you.
And I found this one that made me laugh. Look.
You. That was the joke. That was the first word in that song that I shortened down to 1 second. And I knew you would get it. Ellie has the best laugh. I agree.
It's filthy. I've got a filthy laugh.
Linda said she used to have that song sung to her. Did it bother you? Did you ever get disgusted by it? Like Ellie?
I'm not disgusted.
I know.
It's just stopping and looking into the eyes of somebody. Yeah. The one you love. It is, yeah, it's intense. It is intense. And I do
How
love
many
it.
how many times do you call me or I call you and we do FaceTime? I don't even say anything. I just look at you and smile. I'm just soaking that moment in.
We are soaking it in. Yeah, we do. It
I'm
is,
soaking it in and you're going, he's doing it again.
yeah, because it's just for a few seconds. It's good. It's good. I like that. You are shit telling the world that. You are such a shit. I can't believe when we're being interviewed on Danny's channel, and he told everyone, I was like, don't you dare. In my head, I was going, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. And he did. I was like, it's a wonder I didn't squeeze his nuts underneath the table. Shit bag. Would have made it too obvious, I think. As his face went
Yeah,
through.
honestly, I've never felt this romantic with any other relationship I've been in. I've always had a side of romance to me, but not this much. With you, it's like I just want to scream how much I love you off the top of every rooftop. I want the whole multiverse to know.
I love it. I do. I do. I've never had this before. I've never ever been adored like this before. Never. So I am. Wow. Wow. It was uncomfortable. Yeah. It wasn't the first time. The first time it definitely wasn't uncomfortable. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And the second time was probably the same. But the 15th time, it was like, I can't do this. I can't. I know, I'm sorry. And now he just punishes me by not playing at all anymore. Just does. You.
That's it. I'll never play that 24-second clip again. I don't want to put her through.
I am sorry. I am. I am.
I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Well, I'll do it to you then.
Okay.
I'll take you off guard and I'll do it to you. How's that? We'll flip it. We'll flip it.
No, you have to have a different song. That was my song to you.
Of course it is. I've got songs, but some of my songs were taken by someone else, and it's like, no, that's my song to him. It's my song. Yeah. So I will find one. I will.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, there's a wonderful story behind that song about a husband and his new baby daughter. What You Are So
Beautiful?
Yeah, that one.
Probably. I used to sing that to Brittany when she was so little.
Me too. That was something I used to sing to my girls. Yeah. Isn't that funny?
When I was doing swoosh swoosh on my daughter's chin with my finger going around it. You are so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that you did that too.
Not the swish swish. I didn't do that.
No.
But I did do the singing. Yeah. Yeah. And there was another song as well. I'll try and remember it. And I remembered you saying that you did it as well. This other song. It's about sunshine. It's about sunshine.
I did the Daddy's Butterfly Kisses with Brett.
What are the butterfly kisses?
Let me show you.
Okay.
If I can find it.
Stephen or Tammy just said comedy hour. I know. We're definitely roaring out there. So you get it all. This is it. So we'll be coming back on at in another hour. We'll be coming back on to do global predictions. So if you've got any questions that you want us to look into, then please let us know. You can write them here, and I'll write them down, and we'll do that. So yeah. So any kind of political things. I think Trump's speaking at the moment. So we'll have to watch that in the break bit, because we usually have half an hour break. Yeah. I love you, Mr. Prescott.
I love you too, baby. Baby.
I love you more.
I doubt it.
Yeah, you do. No.
I don't think so.
No. You know it.
I had a picture that I made for Brittany with the lyrics to Butterfly Kisses on it. Similar to the gift I gave you for our anniversary.
I love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I did this window.
Can you guys, while we're doing this, could you put down in the chat your song? Okay, your favorite songs and why?
So, yeah, this was what I made for Allie for our first wedding anniversary. And you can see embedded into the picture are our vows. Allie, you truly are the woman of my dreams, my goddess, my other half, my twin flame. And you can see how it's all embedded into the picture of us exchanging our vows. So it's a really, I did something similar for my daughter. I just can't find the right folder that I put it in. But after I made this, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to make one for Brittany too. So I made one for her.
I love. I've got to buy another one for it. But I want to print out the coloured one, because the black and white one isn't as good as your one that you did.
Right.
Yeah, your one is in colour, and the other one's in black and white, isn't it?
Yes. Well, the black and white one, that's the one I bought, and I thought, well, shit, I can do a better job than that. And I did.
You did. You did. He did.
So.
So you're thinking of doing this as well, if anybody else wants their song.
Yeah.
Because you've got it sorted out now, haven't you? So here's some, so Sweet Love, Sid Robbins. Golden Beauty. Is that a song, Golden Beauty?
I guess.
I dedicated Simple Man to my sons. Yeah, I love. That's my favorite photograph. Favorite.
That sits right on my table.
My body.
What's that?
Because it cuts out half of my body. Women know what we mean, don't we? You know, that's yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's perfect. Right. Yummy.
So do you recognize some of these songs, love? Because your music.
Simple Man, yeah.
I don't know that one. Aren't butterfly kisses someone flashing their eyelashes on your cheek?
Yes.
Says Robin.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that butterfly kisses?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to catch the replay, Maureen. I am. Of Trump's speech. Wonder what he's going to say. Yeah, he blows the presents out of the ballpark. He does. He's amazing at presents. I bought you a star. I bought him a star. You look very concerned, love. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just found what I was looking for.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hear once, twice, three times a lady. Oh, that's nice. It's a nice song.
So this is the one I made for Brittany.
Oh, gorgeous.
And, you know, there's two things I know for sure. She was sent here from heaven, and she's Daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed at night, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I thank God for all. I can't read that part of her in my life, but most of all, for butterfly kisses, blah, blah, blah. And it goes on and on, just with all the lyrics in it. And that song, it tears me up. You know, when she gets married, I'll dance. I will dance with her to that song, and I will cry like a baby. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that wonderful to see? Such a good daddy and daughter relationship is so special. I had that. I was lucky enough to have that with my dad. My dad was an amazing dad. He really was. And he's now standing beside me here right now, you know, looking at his son and thinking, that's it. She's sorted. She's looked after. And he does. He looks after me big time. Like with my walking, because I you know, I have to have a walking stick or walking aids and things. And he's always thinking ahead. He's thinking, you know, you need your arm. If I've got to go down or up a step, he knows. And he, you know, takes my handbag, and he doesn't care. You know, grown man with a gold handbag. He don't care. And you know, he's amazing. This man is amazing.
I asked him for permission to ask you to marry me beforehand. Before I asked you to marry, I asked him etherically. I wanted his permission. He granted it. So
Yeah, as he would do. Because when the first, you remember when I did your reading, when it was like, oh my God, you know, I'm trying not to notice this man who was like putting loads of hearts next to all my lives and everything. I'm trying not to notice. I'm going, that's a bit weird. You know, is he taking the mickey? You know, he doesn't, a guy like that's not going to look at me. What the bloody hell is he doing? You know, is he mad? Is he a bit loony? And of course, he kept trying to get my attention and things like that. And I'm like, I'm ignoring it. I don't want anyone anyway. I don't want anyone. No, I'm fine. I'm fine on my own. La, 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 la. And then he booked a reading. And it was like, I can't get away from this now. Doing his reading, I said, there's a lovely, bubbly, blonde lady. She's going to come into your life. I didn't say blonde, actually. I just said bubbly lady, Pisces, energy. She's going to come in. She's going to be amazing. And he leaned in and he said, how do you feel about that, Ali? I was like, what the fuck is he asking me that for?
because I knew, but I couldn't let you know.
Totally in denial I was. And after we did the reading, because we carried on talking after the reading, and you showed me how to use Zoom, I think. yeah, you showed me how to use Zoom. So we went on a Zoom call. You showed me, and it was after that I thought there's something going on here. I was still trying to ignore it, and I remember washing up at the sink afterwards and going to my dad. Right, Dad, if this guy is not a good guy, then just take him away, because I haven't got time or energy to fuck about with any more plebs. I just want the one. Otherwise, don't bother. I'm not really ready anyway. I was really having it out with my dad, and then it was like he didn't go away, and he's still here. My dad, obviously, he would have taken him away if he wasn't right. Because I had a pact with my dad that I didn't want any more.
So flash forward to the first time I went to the UK, and we went to Jake and Nicola's house.
We had confirmation from my dad that he approved, because a canvas picture of my dad and my brother at the beach was hanging on the wall. Now my brother had taken it off and shown Jake and Nick, shown Gregg the picture, of our dad, because we were bringing him into conversation, and they put it back on.
We're all sitting out in the living room.
Half an hour
the picture
later
was in the hallway.
Yeah, half an hour later, the picture came off the wall and shot into the living room. It did an L shape, so it was not like it just fell off the wall. No,
it traveled like 6 or 7 feet to manifest, to be on the other side of the veil, and to make something move just an inch takes a lot of energy. To manifest that, to go that far, that took a lot of energy. But yet he wanted to be there with all of us.
He did. He was so happy.
It gives me goosebumps.
I could feel
My
it.
hair standing up on end.
Me too. We could tangibly feel it. My brother has said, I've never been so happy, ever. Never been so happy.
Yeah. Your mom says the same thing, and everyone close to you says they've never seen you happier.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we want this for everyone. We want this for everyone. So please light your candles. Please look at these names here and send the energy out there, and visualize this kind of energy, this magnetism coming together, drawing closer and closer and closer together. Either that's your twin flame, or whether that is your perfect partner. I'm doing readings at the moment for perfect partners. So I'm doing a lot of them at the moment. A lot of people love life is if we're doing it, but one is if you've got somebody on your mind, then we can look into their, if there's any blockages or anything that maybe needs to be sorted or become aware of. Or that you can go to, if you don't know who your person is, as we're doing the future reading, I'm adding in one card is for you, what you're emotionally going through at that time with looking for your love. And also I'm tuning into the perfect partner, your perfect partner. And we're then kind of finding out what they're doing. And you can really see if that person is actually ready for you, because sometimes you're ready. It's like, well, what's the hold up? I'm ready. I've done all my emotional work. I've done it all and nothing. And so I'm doing a lot of those, and it's making my heart sing, because I'm feeling these men are ready, because a lot of it's women who come and have the readings and they're ready. It's like they're ready for you. So
can you add me to the list, Mom? Nefertiti more.
Yes, let me write that down, because I won't remember that wording. TT more.
Okay, so Morejo said Trump announced his candidacy for 2024.
Okay.
He's running for president. Okay.
Okay. All right, then. That's good.
TLR says it's time for my perfect partner. I've been alone for 10 years. I'll tell you what, it took, Allie came to me in 2008, but it wasn't until 2020 that I found her. I thought she was on the other side of the veil, and I saw her on Facebook on a friends list, and I realized that she had incarnated. I didn't think she did. So, but bottom line is, it took 12 years after seeing her in my dreams to finally kind of see her in the flesh, but eventually, seeing her in the flesh, and obviously getting married. And so you never know. You just never know. We're putting it out there for all you guys. Also on Facebook, check out the In5D Love Connection page as well. Join us on there. Okay.
I've been speaking and doing a lot of readings for people recently, and it's that these ladies who are dating at the moment, they're going through a hard time at the moment, because they don't want somebody who it's to do with this. They don't want that. So there's going to be dating sites for people that have had this and people that haven't. There's going to be
Pure bloods.
Yeah, and it's so unfortunate. Okay,
I hate to say it. Eggs and sperm are going to be the next cryptocurrency. Pure blood. Yeah. Yep.
And some people, it's not their fault. Some people, if you've had a blood transfusion, you don't know. You can't say, I want this blood. You can't. They won't let you.
Yeah.
Okay, I've added you, Tracy. Done.
Awesome.
Okay. Pouring so much energy and so much love into these names. It took us a long time, but I am going to say that the world is at the point of love vibration is so intense. It's coming quickly. So you're going to meet that person quicker. Okay. But sometimes it's to do with how much you're depleting your energy with plebs. So if somebody isn't treating you with respect, if they are not treating you as and giving you back what you're giving out, you've got to stop depleting your energy and wait. Accumulate that love energy, accumulate that, pour it into yourself, loving yourself, and then shine it out like a beacon for that perfect partner to come along. And so it's like it's a shame, because there's people who think I found my twin. If it's really complex, I don't know. I don't know what is people's opinions. I mean, we were lucky enough that we'd done our work beforehand, but imagine if we'd have met when you were in your rock band and I was kind of like, I don't know, I was just kind of I was hurt and in pain emotionally. I wonder whether or not we would have had such a smooth run of it, or do twin flames come along at the exact right time in the universal energy, and therefore it's then easy. I would like to have this conversation with people. What do you guys think? What do you think?
I would think that if I was in a rock band and you came to me then, I'd be all for it. Hell yeah. I don't think anything would have changed. I would have had that recognition with you, and still would have been, I'd been like staring at you while I'm playing guitar on stage the whole time, pointing my guitar at you, and yeah.
That would have been
because
hot.
There's that remembrance of lifetimes together. When you have that, there is nobody else.
No.
It can't be.
And meeting your twin, when you meet the other half, you don't want to be apart. I mean, we are having to be apart physically, but we can't be emotionally apart. We're together, and that's it. So there is no thought of him cheating on me or me cheating on him, or the fact that we're going to get bored of each other, or there is that doesn't enter any of our brain cells. It just doesn't enter there. But obviously I know that people have said it. Do you know what I mean? People have said, oh, but you worried about this, worried about that. No, not at all. It doesn't enter our head. And we're not just saying all these things to say, oh, look at our relationship. What we're trying to do is to say, when you find that twin, it has to be equal. If you're giving love, and that other half is not, then it's not a twin, I don't think. And that might upset people. What do you think?
So what are you saying? So when I sing to you and you don't sing back?
Shit bag. So yeah. So I don't know. I might be wrong though, and I'm okay to be wrong on that.
No, it should be easy.
It's my experience.
It should be easy and it should flow. It should be. And if it doesn't, I think it's kind of guiding you. Maybe this isn't it. I don't know. And it's so hard because you always want that relationship to be the one. But you'll know when it's this easy and everything's this easy. You'll know.
But you can still have karmic relationships that you are so drawn to that person that
Sure.
you have to have that relationship. And it could be that you have to have that last relationship that perhaps is a little bit out of balance, to learn those last lessons of I deserve, self-worth, not putting up with, not making something fit, not making excuses for the other person. Sometimes we have to learn that last lesson with that final relationship before we meet that twin soul or that perfect partner. Because even if it's not a twin flame relationship, there is a perfect partner. That's why I name it perfect partner, just in case they haven't incarnated down. So yeah.
Tracy's saying, but Greg, back in the day, were you lucid enough to be able to see Allie then? The thing was, when she came to me in my dream, she didn't say anything. She was just smiling. And I thought, because I saw her in my dream, she was on the other side of the veil. So I didn't think she incarnated with me. And I didn't know that she did until 2020 when I was going through my friend Todd Medina's friends list to make sure I had invited any of his friends to we had a Sology/N5D beach meetup on Siesta Key. I was going through his friends to make sure that I friended all of them, and I saw Allie there, and I'm like, oh my God, she incarnated. She's here. She's not on the other side of the veil. But at the time, she didn't send me a friend request. She had no idea what or who N5D was or who I was. And it was just, I had to start from square one, so Allie basically stalked me in my dreams, but now here I am. I have to stalk her back in real life, but without telling her, hey, I saw you in my dreams. You're my twin flame. She had to figure that out on her own. And she did.
Yeah. And it you see, I was so stubborn. I was like, I looked at his picture and I thought, wow. I was definitely attracted to him, drawn to him. But when you've been hurt and you're not ready, or you think you're not ready, you will blinker. You go, no, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Because of the pain in your heart, you just don't feel as if you can. But it was only because he booked a reading that I wasn't able to look away anymore. So he did the absolute right thing, was like, I'm here, and I believe in you. And when he said, I believe in you, it's ding, 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 ding. All these kind of like. So, Suzanne, I agree there's not enough spiritual men, but the other half to you is out there. So they may not be a twin, because some twins don't incarnate together, but the perfect partner is. The perfect partner is. And it's sometimes it's scary being alone waiting, but it's like, are you being drained by the partner that you're with who isn't giving you unconditional love? Or do you get to the point where you say, do you know what? I'm staying here for my children, or I'm staying here because it's not awful. But I know that I'm putting a signal out there to say, universe, I'm ready. I don't know. We've all been in relationships where you think, what's the point of splitting? You know, because it's not awful. It's not an awful relationship. So what's the point of upsetting everybody? It's hard. Love is hard to know what to do, isn't it?
Well, you know, I had come off a 7-year relationship, and it was less than a year that I saw you on Todd's page. And at the time, before I saw you on Todd's page, I thought, there's no effing way I'm ready for a relationship. But when I saw it was my other half, my twin flame, all bets are off. This is a whole new game. I'm not going to miss out on this. No effing way. I didn't even know if you were single or not. It didn't matter to me. It was just kind of sad, but I was just, I had to be with you. I couldn't tell you, and you had to guess for yourself. So it was kind of tricky on my end. But
I can imagine.
But I wasn't ready at the time. I didn't think I was ready, but I was. When you meet that person, you're ready. You're going to be ready. When you realize who it is, you'll be ready.
You do. You are ready at that point.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't want to let it go. It's like, I'm not letting this go. No way. No way.
When I said I believed in you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
When I said I believed in you and it all clicked in, you were ready at that point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because my barriers were still up a little bit, because it's being scared. Yeah.
Well, we only have 20 minutes until our.
I know. I was thinking this.
So, Allie and I will be back.
20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in 20 minutes for our global predictions. Real quick, I want to just mention that I'm having a pre-Christmas sale on N5D Quantum Tie-Dye. I had an issue with the coupon code, but it's cleared up now. And I got to change the homepage, what it says right there. But actually, there's 2 different codes you can use. Buy 2, get 1 free. Any shirts that I have on N5D Quantum Tie-Dye. Just use the code N5D or Love N5D. You can use either one. Both work. So pre-Christmas sale, buy 2, get 1 free. Check that out. Also, on Patreon, I'll be coming out with our mid-month energy report tomorrow. So stay tuned for that for our followers of 1111 or more.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and chilling out with us, and everything. We appreciate you, every one of you. And
if you have any questions, think of them and have them ready for if you want us to look into the global predictions, whatever predictions you want, have them ready for when we come back in about 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right, darling. And bye, everybody. See you in a bit. Peace.
Peace.
Go Chiefs.